everyone, this is Jackie M from Masters of Malaysian Cuisine. It has been a while since we did a live stream series, and we thought after a long hiatus, our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chefs have decided to come back together, and we are going to be demoing a number of pre-recorded cooking videos. So make sure you tune in, say hello, and let us know where you're watching from. This is a special Merdeka Day for those of you who are not Malaysian. Merdeka Day is our Malaysian Independence Day. So Selamat Hari Merdeka to all our Malaysian viewers in Malaysia and around the world. So we're very, very excited to showcase some of these cooking videos and also to introduce reintroduce some of our old friends and also introduce some of our new friends to you. But before we do that, let me just play a quick clip from Tourism Malaysia. Okay, that's Malaysia Truly Asia, Visit Malaysia Year 2026. We're very excited to visit Malaysia in 2026 or even in 2025, all right? But like I said, don't forget to say hello in the comments, share this around, and at the end of this broadcast, we're going to pick a lucky winner, and we're going to announce a special token of appreciation for this person. So say hello and let us know where you're tuning in from. We'd love to hear from you. But yeah, we've got a very, very exciting lineup with us tonight, and some people will be hopping on to say hello in pre-recorded greetings, and some will be hopping on live to say hello as well. So we're very, very keen for you to see who they are. But first of all, we want to introduce our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chef, Elias. Hey, here we go, Elias.
Hey.
Hello, Elias. How are you? Guten Tag. Wie geht's?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, guys. Elias, for the record, is based in Germany, of Malaysian and Swedish descent. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
Elias, I love your video. But before we play that, can you tell us what you've been up to over the last couple of years? Because when you first joined MOMC at Heart, you were actually just starting your apprenticeship in cooking. So what have you done over the last couple of years? Tell us.
Yeah, actually, when I started MOMC, I was not even an apprentice. So that was all before. So apprenticeship in kitchen is quite hard. So I was mostly focusing on that then. It took 3 years. I've been cooking for now 4 years, so I'm 1 year out of my apprenticeship.
Oh, and, amazing!
Yeah, it's cooking every day.
Fantastic. A lot. And by the way, I had a quick. I haven't watched through all the videos because there's so many to get through. But I was so impressed with your filming style that I'm going to copy it with my next video. In fact, your video is so compelling. I'm thinking, why didn't I think to film it that way? So for those of you who are keen to find out what Elias, all the way in Germany, does with Malaysian cooking and also how he films it, he's just built up an incredible social media presence over the last few years. I'm not that active on social media, but I've loved what you do, and we're so excited to be able to collaborate with you in future. But we've got someone else just join us, and that's our Nyonya chef, Debbie Teo, all the way from Singapore. She's not actually a Singaporean. I just have to let you know. But Debbie Teo, how are you, Debbie? Can you hear us okay? You're very, very soft, actually. But I can see you're in your hotel room. Is that right? Cool. Yeah, Debbie has had this ongoing problem with audio on her phone. I think this might have actually showed up again. So Debbie, for the record, is our preeminent Nyonya cuisine expert. She's usually based in Malaysia, but she happens to be doing a very exciting event over in Singapore, a charity event. That's why she hasn't been able to show up from her kitchen, but it's in fact in Singapore at the moment. But I hope everything is going well for you. But let me actually, first of all, just thank you guys for showing up. But I'm going to show Elias's video first. Elias, first of all, can you just tell us a little bit about what you're cooking and what you thought of the recipe, just to kind of lead us into the segment?
Yes, so I'm making a prawn curry with pineapples.
Cool.
Simple, really basic, like really easy and fun home cooking. I enjoyed the recipe a lot. It was like the first time I cooked it. I got it from MOMC, try my Malaysian roots, and enjoyed it a lot.
Fantastic. Okay, let's play the video. Thanks again, guys, for hopping on. And I'm going to add your video now. Let's have a look. We have a lot of videos here. Elias Murad. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me just add that. Thanks, everyone, for your patience. It's been a while since we did this. Okay.
You know what would be awesome? Some really nice, simple curry made at home, fast. Shrimps, pineapple, coconut. Mwah. Let's start. If you don't have a rice cooker, cook it in a pot. Well, I can't help you with that. First we start with the rice. I like rice cookers. They make like really nice rice. White cloth. Steady. Good. Now curry paste. This stuff. Onions. My roommates ate my onions, so we have shallots. But, shallots are good. Shallots are really good. Garlic. Lemongrass. And this is the best stuff in the world. Coffee limes. Smell it, smell it, smell it. Mwah. Sharp knife. Also good. Just peel it. Oh, I'm already crying. Oh, you can do better than that, right? Garlic. Lemongrass. Mashed lemongrass. Rough chunks, but that depends on your blender. The same with this. My blender probably just will make this smooth. Chop it up, blend it, and let it really, really smooth. So everything roughly chopped. I got our leaves. Yeah. You see it? You see it? Luckily, I've cleaned everything before cooking. Add everything to the blender. Now we put it in the blender and mix it. Really, really smooth. Very important. Otherwise it's like that. I don't know why I always have to do that. Blend for 3, 4, 5 minutes. It's allowed to be like really, really smooth. I said smooth. While I put the blender in the other room, we're gonna make some prawns. Peel the prawns and not make a mess. Just take them, peel them. This is a bit of a work, but we all love prawns, right? Almost got it, almost got it. These are the prawns I'm working with. In general, it's really hard to get like good prawns. In Malaysia, you get like, you get the best of everything. I need to go back to Malaysia someday. This is the good stuff. You keep this, you roast it, make a nice stock. Mwah. But that's more complicated. Today, easy, fast curry. Let's go. Pineapple, chop it up. Nice hair. Not as good as in Malaysia. Take off all the bitter parts. Now I cut it in chunks. Yeah. I like cubes. I don't know how to do it in Malaysia actually. We'll see. Somebody will text me in the comments how to do it. I like it like this. Nice cubes. There's the paste. This is how it's supposed to look like. Smooth, nice, fine. Let's throw everything together and then we'll have some food. When oil's hot, we take our paste and fry it. When the oil starts separating from the rest, then you've properly toasted it. Then we add our shrimps, slightly saute them, turmeric, a little bit of chili powder. And then we need some belacan. Sadly, I don't have one, but I've got scallop XO, which is actually also like a scallop paste, very similar, which I made. So we'll use this, but belacan is good. Our pineapples and our coconut milk. Now we heat it up. Mushroom powder. Like in Asia, we use a lot of like chicken stock and stuff for some taste. Boom. Salt. And some sugar. Actually really important for curries, because if you've got spice, you also need a little bit of sweetness. It smells really good. Plate of rice. Add your nice curry. Coriander. Nice. Nice, sweet, spicy. I mean, everybody loves curry, right?
Add myself. Here we go. Okay, let me change the layout. How does that look, everyone? What do you think? That looks amazing, by the way, Elias. Great job.
Thank you. Did I do it the right way?
Yeah, I know. It looks perfect. We're lip reading Debbie, by the way. Poor Debbie. Anyway, let me just bring on Chef Johari Edros, the man himself, Chef Joe. Why can we not see Chef Joe's video? That's odd. Chef Joe, can you hear us okay? No? Okay.
Listen, yeah, can hear you.
Oh, hi, here we go. And also, Shaukani Abbas. I'm assuming that's who Sean is. How are you, Shaukani? Okay, guys, I'm going to now just play a quick greeting from Shaukani that he pre-recorded.
I'm okay.
How are you, boss? Good to hear from you.
Okay, boss, no problem.
Okay, happy Merdeka Day, by the way. Okay, let me just remove people from the screen, and then we will go back and say hello. I'm just going to play a greeting from Shaukani. Here we go. It's been a while, guys, so thanks for your patience. It's been a while since we actually used StreamYard for this, but we have a lovely greeting from the man Shaukani Abbas. Here we go. Where did it go? Let's get the presentation. I thought I added it. Here we go. Okay.
Hello, my name is Shaukani. I'm a tour guide based in Malacca, Malaysia. Hello, friends around the world. On the 31st of August, Malaysia celebrates its Independence Day. It is a moment to remember the sacrifice of our leader, the strength of our people, and the unity that gave birth to a free nation. For Malaysian Merdeka is more than just independence. It's about living together in peace, respecting our diversity, and building harmony across culture. As we celebrate, we also share a message with the world that unity, hope, and respect are the true foundations of freedom. From Malaysia to all of you, Happy Independence Day. Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka.
Fantastic. Okay, let me just add myself back on. This technology has changed over 3 years since I last used this streaming software. So thank you for your patience, everyone. So that was Shaukani Abbas, a multi-award winning tour guide in Malaysia. Unfortunately, he's kind of retired now, but you can persuade him if you're lucky to guide you on your next tour. You have to go through me and have a word with me to see if I can talk some entice him to come back. But he is one of a kind, Shaukani Abbas. He's a living legend, and he's actually got a book that's due to be published about his adventures as a tour guide. You have to keep your eyes out for it. Okay, let's say hello to Chef Joe. I'll bring Chef Joe back on. Hello, Chef Joe. How are you?
Hi, Jackie.
For the
I'm
record,
fine,
for those who are not familiar, Chef Joe is the MasterChef Malaysia judge, and he has got a very interesting durian board recipe that's coming up. Now, I'm going to have to let everyone know ahead of time. A lot of our recipes in this particular broadcast are very durian centric, and part of the reason is because our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chefs actually just recently visited Pahang, a state in Malaysia that's famous for its durian. So we're still in the durian headspace at the moment. So let's pull up Chef Joe's durian board recipe for those durian lovers among us. Just give me a second while I add it on. Again, like I said, I am trying to find my feet here a little bit.
Okay.
Chef Joe, okay, here we go, open. That's your stage. Okay.
Okay. Hi world, culinary greeting. Welcome back to another MOMC culinary editions. So this time, we're wishing you Selamat Hari Merdeka and Hari Malaysia, or Malaysia National Day and also Independent Day, which we normally celebrate on 31st August each year. So today, I'm bringing back a culinary heritage cooking to all of you. Okay, as usual, I'm an eclectic chef. So by the way, today we're talking about heritage food, but my cooking probably not heritage, more on eclectic. But what we have, the hero is an heritage product from Malaysia. Well, what you can see here is a durian with the skin, so I already the skin off. So here you can see very nice, lovely durian. See, soft and creamy. So this is another durian species, what we call it, butter king, or the other word we call it D28. This is a very special durian compared to the other part like musang king or the other kind of durian. Because I'm using this durian because this durian is more very soft, creamy, and of course it's buttery. That's why I call it butter king. You must be wondering, what am I going to cook today? So this is very simple dish. I believe this must be the first world ever created durian board. That later on you can see how to enjoy this durian board with family to celebrate the Merdeka Day. Well, you can see now I'm going to prepare the durian. Yeah. So what we do here, because every durian they have stone inside here, so you got to remove the flesh, yeah, and leave the stone away. If you can see the durian is so fleshy and so creamy, and of course it is buttery, you see. So that's why they call it butter king or D28. So this is a good durian species for this recipe. So you can use other part of durian if you want. You can use musang king or the other one, a more expensive species. But for me, I prefer to use this one because this species is a very creamy. As I said, it's buttery as well. It is also sweet. Yeah, also sweet, and they have some robust taste to this durian. So it's bold and robust. So they have a bit those balanced bitterness in this durian. Okay, voila, this is the last pieces, yeah. So I'm taking out this flesh from the bone. Okay, now you can have a look at it. This all the flesh have been removed from the stone. As you can see that I already removed all those flesh from the stone. What we do, we smash up the whole thing so it become a paste, yeah. We make it into a paste. But for me, I prefer to have the durian been chilled first before you remove the stone because chilled durian tastes better for me. But I don't know about the rest, but normally people eat in the room temperature. But for me, I love to eat durian when it's chilled in the chiller room. Okay, so you can see here, so it's being smashed up. It's so simple. Okay, to begin with, here I have a wooden board. Yeah. Okay, to begin, what we do, I have a spoon here, so we just scoop off the spoon, and we just place dollop by dollop. Yeah, so we have second one here. We have another third one, and you continue until you finish your durian paste. You can see the durian is so creamy and definitely buttery. It's going to melt in your mouth, and will come with the condiment. It's going to be crispy, crunchy, and all those will explode in your mouth. So it's so simple. You can do this with your family, take your kids, yeah, during the weekend to do this simple durian board. Normally people were talking about butter board, but in Malaysia I have a durian, so that's why I introduced durian board to the world. So probably this is the first and the only one durian board in the world ever be created. So voila, so we have finished about it. So what we do, we just pull here, just pull the durian away, yeah. So you can see, so simple. Just pull on top of the puree and push it down. Puree, push it down, and it looks so good. Yeah, voila, we finished with it. For the garnish for this dish, what I have here is a mixture of nuts. I have almond, I have cashew nut, I have pistachio, I have this groundnut as well. Yeah, into this. This is to give the crunchiness during your bite later on. And I have here is a honey. This one is honey sunflower, been cooked in honey, and this is pumpkin seed. Yeah, this is all to give the crunchiness. And I have a raisin here, and of course I have the mint leaf is for the decor. But here I have a very special one. So what I have here is a grated coconut. So the grated coconut, I steam it first. So when you steam, so the coconut will stay longer for the day. Yeah, so will not go sour. Yeah, and then of course at the end of the day, I have the flour, for edible flour for the garnish, and of course I have here is the coconut milk to finish off the whole dish. Yeah. So with the chops and mixed nut, yeah. So just what you do, you just put it all over the places where you feel it's good. You can put it there and then make sure that they are all well balanced. They are almond, cashew nut, the pistachio, yeah, everywhere. You can put it now a little bit, and you can always continue later on. So here, as I said to you, this is sunflower, honey sunflower, roasted honey sunflower. Be on top here, and here I have a pumpkin seed. Yeah, this is all to give the crunchiness to the dish because the durian is so creamy and buttery. So here I use this golden raisin because this golden raisin have some sourish texture. So this to give the blend of the sweetness of the durian, so that when you bite, so you all dancing in your mouth and explodes. Yeah, with some sweet, sour, crunchy, crispiness, and everything you just name it. Okay, so now you have this. So lastly, what I do here, I have the grated coconut. So the grated coconut is going to give a texture to this durian. No, you just sprinkle. Not too much, yeah. Just because you want, yeah. Just a little bit here. All right. All right. So here we are. So what we do now, I have this the coconut cream, yeah. Or we call it santan. So we just put it everywhere. So this was to give some smooth texture to the dish. All right. So lastly, what I do, we can put some edible flowers for the decoration, and of course we have pleasure color blue. We have some yellows, yeah, for Malaysian color for the flags, and then we have some whites, and of course different color you can see. This definitely going to bring out your day. Yeah. All right. So let's see some other color. Yeah, they have some nice green here. Orange. Yeah. You have purple. You can use whatever edible flower that available in your country. It's always fine because this edible flower will give some sweetness and also some flavor to the durian texture. So you can see, yeah. Blue. This is butterflies. This. Oh, in Malaysia, it's very famous. We call it bunga telang, which we use for the nyonya cooking. And this here, voila. So you have all those things here. Okay. Hey, voila. Now it's ready, so we can serve to the table. Let's gather together and enjoy the feast. Hey, voila. Now it's ready. Come, let's we enjoy it together. As you can see here, I have a few ingredient supplement to go along with the durian board. So here I have the corn chips. Here I have wholemeal tortillas chip, if you like it. I have cream crackers here. Yeah, cream crackers to go along with your durian dish. I have another one very crispy biscuit. Yeah, this is for loved by the kid. Okay, you can see how crispy is it, and you can go along with the toast bread. Yeah, you can spread it like you are spreading a butter on your toast, or you can toast it first, or you can even go with the here I have a nice paratha, yeah, crispy paratha, or naan if you love it. So you can see mostly all these accompaniment are all crispy like this one. I have these tortillas, yeah, flour tortillas, but it's a whole meal. Let's begin with this one. So what you do, you just take like what you just dips, yeah, whatever you want, and voila, you are already there. Let's try. It's pratas, yeah, it's crispy pratas, a layer prata that you can still eat with this durian. Yeah, you can still the same. You can eat the durian. Yeah. Well, you have seen how beautiful, how crispy the tortillas and the creamy of this durian. I believe your jaw dropped to the floor. So you can try with some other thing. Maybe you can have these crackers, or maybe you can have with the toast. Let's see, what we can do with the toast. You take some knife and spread it. Yeah, spread it on toast, and put some of those ingredients here. Yeah, so close, and you have a very lovely sandwich. Well, what do you think with my eclectic heritage durian dish? So I hope you enjoy it. You can try it at home. Okay, to all Malaysian all over the world and Malaysian at heart, I would like to wish you a happy Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka for 68 years, and also happy Malaysia Day on 16th of September every year. So I wish everyone a good luck and all the best.
Okay, fantastic. Who's going to have a go at making a durian board? It seems like a durian is very precious to me here, you know, so I'm not sure if I'm going to share it with everyone else, but yeah. Thank you so much for that, Chef Joe. Always something interesting and always something different. Now, I just want to actually play a quick greeting from another very special friend of our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine group here. And his name is Kenneth Lim, all the way from Perth in Sydney. Okay, so Perth in Australia. Sorry, what am I talking about? Here we go. Let's hear from them.
This is Kenneth Lim from Open Food Truck, and I'm wishing all our friends and relatives from Malaysia a very happy Malaysian National Day. Selamat makan.
Fabulous. That was Kenneth Lim. I'm getting my names all mixed up here today. Sorry about that. Just let me remove that before I get too confused. And okay, let me just put up my screen again. So our next video, this is going to be all the way from Pahang. Like I said, when we were over in Pahang recently, a number of our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chefs were very privileged to be able to feature some videos from, just let me mute, here we go. We were very fortunate to have been invited to a very highly regarded restaurant in Pahang. It's called Jamantory, Jamantory, and we were able to experience some of these very unique heritage Pahang dishes that were based around a star ingredient, which is tempoyak. Tempoyak is a fermented durian. Okay, so let's bring up Chef Bob's segment from that restaurant first of all, and let me have a look. Okay, and his dish is called patin bakar tempoyak. Okay, patin is a type of catfish in famous in Pahang, and patin bakar means grilled catfish with fermented durian. Okay, so very, very fascinating. Let's bring that up.
Okay, hi everyone. Rene Johari here, MOMC with Chef Bob.
Hello guys.
Chef Bob, what are we cooking today? Where are we today actually?
The best thing, the questions, we are at Jamantory at Kuantan, Pahang. So it's a very, very nice place. If you can see surround here, it look like rumah kampung. Right? It look like I cooking at my grandma house, you know, with this wood. You can see all this, what is it? Authentic and display with this glass and all these things. Oh,
Classic.
classic.
That's why today we're going to cook one of Pahang classic dishes.
Yep.
That's right, right? Can you tell us what we're going to cook today?
Okay, today we're going to cook patin bakar tempoyak.
Patin bakar tempoyak, okay.
Normally kalau kita if we go to somewhere restaurants in Kuala Lumpur or any else place, we always see patin bakar. Simple one. One, two,
There's
three.
not much ingredient, as you can see. It's very
Yep.
minimal.
Very minimum. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fish.
Okay.
Maybe
The
seasoning.
hero
We
of
don't, seasoning we don't need to put it lah. Okay. Chili padi. Make sure the chili padi is using red color.
Okay.
And then shallot. And then also fresh turmeric.
Turmeric.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're using fresh turmeric and root and also fresh turmeric leaf.
leaf.
Yeah. And then satu lagi. This one,
How about
the best
our-
one. Yes, the hero.
friend here?
Yeah, the friend here. This is tempoyak. Okay, this tempoyak is made from the D24 durian, and then also they already mixed with this. Look at that. Inside
golden
there,
colour.
golden color. Yes,
Oh,
you can see the golden color. This is musang king.
More something, okay.
Okay, why they have to put the musang king? Because they already done this R&D when doing pais or ikan bakar tempoyak patin. This one must have the durian, two type of durian
Okay.
that they mix. So from these three types of these items, you need to blend it, right? Blend it together with some little bit of water, and then it's gonna be like this.
Okay.
Together here.
Oh, the tempoyak in
This is about, as you can see, 5 or 600 gram, and this 1 kilo of
Tempoyak.
Yeah.
You can start to smell this tempoyak.
Yes.
Have you tried these two combinations, Chef Bob, the tempoyak?
Not yet. I never tried this combination. Normally, kalau we cooking at home ataupun we go everywhere, it's only using one type of tempoyak only, right? Water.
So, apart from water, is it suitable to use any other liquid or maybe the river water?
Oh no.
Anything? No?
Just a plain water.
Okay.
Not river water. Okay, I think it's good enough. It's 1 liter. This one 1.5. So we mix it well first. So I'm gonna put it here inside slowly. Here we go. all of them. So we're gonna do this paste because the first place we need to cook this become a paste.
Okay.
Yeah. Later on, after this boil it a little bit, then we can add the seasoning, sugar and salt. And if you see, Rene, we never put any oil on here. So maybe we can add this sugar first. Maybe around 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So because we don't need too much. That's actually is a small tablespoon. So it's only 2 tablespoons only inside. The full one. A little bit of salt. All right, a bit more. Done.
So maybe the salt is from the Pahang Ocean.
Yeah, from the local. This one Pahang from Pahang Ocean, definitely. Okay, let it have a boil a bit, so we can start
Okay.
to julienne this
Turmeric leaf. Yeah.
turmeric leaf.
You know, it's quite difficult for me to find turmeric leaf in Middle East.
Why?
The roots are accessible easily,
Okay.
but somehow the leaf is not common.
Is it very difficult because of the there nobody?
I think there's no consumption on it. There's no
Oh,
demand, so
okay.
people would not require when maybe they remove the turmeric roots. The leaf,
Okay.
they just leave it off, or maybe some celebrations period of time, then they use it. Maybe for the Indian culture, they use the leaf.
So
But it's very difficult for me
no
to
worry.
get.
After this, I can be your supplier to Dubai. So we supply turmeric to Dubai. Yeah. So how you can get this? Is it when your vacation you bring some to your place?
Yeah, so it's either we fly it over, or sometimes I go to other Asian groceries.
Okay.
They also have like Indonesian groceries. Even sometimes I get the Thai supply.
So now we have julienne ready this turmeric leaf. Okay, we can start to put it in. Yeah. Okay, can start. All right. Good. Yeah. Then I add this aluminum foils and also banana leaf. Okay. With the sugar, with the salt and all these things. So what we have here, we just before that, we need to have this one. We put it on top here. We need to have some ladles. You have some ladles. Oh yes, okay. Thank you. Rescue 911. Okay, now we have it here. We just add the paste here. Right, look at that.
So you know it's starting to
Yes.
get the heat.
Okay.
So you can also do it on an open charcoal grill.
Yes. Then we just put it here. So meanwhile, you also can
Lay another layer on top.
another layer on top. So maybe you can boleh mandikan dia lah.
So you
Right.
glaze them. Make sure you get the whole fish
Yes.
covered with the gravy.
See? We start gluing now. Oh, little bit. I like to put little bit more sauce.
It's already
All right.
everything. Yeah.
So now another one more layer of daun pisang on
Okay.
top here. Then we close it. Okay, like this. There you go.
The banana leaf. Do you think is there any other alternative? Maybe bamboo leaf or other maybe forest leaf that could be usable?
Yeah, if I also can use all banana leaf, or you can use a turmeric leaf.
Okay.
Also nice. But maybe a turmeric leaf is gonna be like heat this flavor to become
More to the turmeric, yeah.
turmeric. So banana leaf is the best, or maybe you can use it like you said, daun kelapa or whatever it is, the big one. Also nice. Yeah. So using heat up. So when you grill like this, one side, maybe you keep it for 15 minutes, one side, and then another 15 minutes other side.
turn it over.
So we will be ready. Alright. So this is ikan bakar tempoyak patin. It's done ready. Meanwhile, if you want to wait here, you're gonna take more time. So I already done in earlier stage, Chef Rene.
Yeah.
So maybe we can open it. Panas pun panas lagi sikit ni.
Oh, still. Now you can smell.
Yes.
Was
Belum
on.
buka pun dah ada smell. See? 1, 2, you ready?
Yes.
Huh.
1.
Wait. Jangan one lagi. Kenapa dia? Okay. Okay. So look at that. This. Oh, okay. Now 1, 2. Look at that. See? So you can open it with this the daun pisang later on. Then you can see the ikan bakar how it looks like. Look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
Sama kan? Yang atas ini sama kan? Sama
Yes,
kan? Sama.
The same one.
See?
So you can see it's beautifully caramelized.
Yes.
Right? I think it's from you can see the golden yellow.
Yep.
But after you cook it on the grill for a long time, then the face kind of caramelized and become golden color better. Yeah.
Okay, that looks fantastic. How do you reckon, guys? One thing we found out what was very, very fascinating for our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chefs was the fact that, what I knew of tempoyak, what I'd been taught about tempoyak, fermented durian, is that you use kind of like B-grade durian, durian that's not quite ripe enough, or leftover durian. But at Jaman Tori, they use premium quality durian. And not just that, they use different durian types to make different types of fermented durian, different types of tempoyak. And in that particular recipe, they actually combine 2 different types of durian varieties, the Musang King tempoyak and the D24 tempoyak, to produce this grilled fish. So there was so much that we learned, even as people who work in the food space in terms of Malaysian cuisine, and in particular Pahang heritage cuisine as well. Okay, we are going to pull up, hopefully Sanji is here. Let me just see. Sanji, can you hear me?
Hi, Chef. How are you?
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. By the way, guys, Sanji is an up-and-coming celebrity chef based here in Sydney, Australia. And she has a very, very fascinating backstory, because you came to Australia as a refugee. Is that correct?
Yes.
Right. And
Yes.
Sanji has now actually just, she's gone through a program to launch her catering business, a Malaysian catering business here in Sydney. Very, very highly regarded. I love your food, by the way, Sanji. And now
you.
You've got, tell us a little bit about the food truck that you launched just very, very recently. How's it going?
Yes. Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Sangi. Thank you so much, Jackie, first of all, for inviting me. Yeah. Food truck. Yes. Recently, I purchased food truck, and it's very small, but it's one of my dreams comes true. Yeah. We do live catering through that food trailer for now. So doing dosas and some of the like a biryani. Yeah.
Amazing, fantastic. Yeah, guys, if you're in Sydney, look up Sanji's Kitchen online, and you won't be disappointed. I promise you. We did an event together just a couple of months ago, and I was blown away by her food. So thank you so much for coming on, Sanji. And yeah, happy Merdeka Day to you. And all the best with your food truck. And I hope to catch up with you in the near future. All right, we'll have to do something together.
Yeah. Thank you. Happy Merdeka.
See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for staying with us. We have some more very, very interesting recipes coming up. And next one I want to bring up is, let me have a look, a gentleman based in Malacca. All right. I don't know how much you know about Portuguese Eurasian cuisine, but this is a friend of Shalkani. Let me see if Shalkani is still around. Sean, here we go.
Content creation.
Shalkani.
Producers
Can you hear me, Shalkani?
Angle feeds directly to documentaries.
Okay, I think Shalkani is watching TV in the background. Okay, let us bring up Martin Teixeira is his name. And Martin is doing a very interesting dish. I tried to Google the name and I couldn't even find it. Okay, this is how niche, how unique it is. Okay, so stick with us, and we are going to pull up. Let me have a look. Pull up Martin Teixeira's cooking segment all the way from Malacca with the help of Shalkani Abbas.
Before that, I want to show.
Wait.
It's not important.
Where you gonna put that?
I want to put here.
Ah, okay. I thought
Just
you
to
put
show.
that. I
Yeah.
thought you-
No, I'm not mixing it. Let me get all ready. That then you can zoom on this.
Cukup lah. Yeah.
Wait, I just put first because I want to show this. This one is a very important ingredient. Without this, it cannot happen. This is the main ingredient. We call grago in the local language. And it's kind of local krill that we find in the Straits of Malacca. Very plentiful during the annual arrival of grago. The season usually starts in June during the Feast of St. Pedro up to December. So this is the main ingredient, grago, krill. Okay. The next important ingredient is obviously rice flour. Very important to have rice flour, not any other flour. So rice flour. I will show you the mixture as I go along. Number 3 is all this. You need chopped onions like this, chopped chilies, onion leaf, and obviously to hold everything is fresh eggs. So these are the main ingredients besides pepper and salt to taste. Obviously cooking oil. Okay. Right, now we'll proceed with the mixture. Okay, so far. Krill, just add the flour, same proportion with the krill. So it's just add, don't put any water. Okay, same proportion with the krill. And then, break your egg. Break your egg. It depends on how many eggs, but usually it's about, for this portion, just put 2 first. Okay, give it a mix. Give it a mix slowly. And then when it's well mixed, then you put in your chopped onion and your chopped chilies. Okay, and then you can add a bit of pepper with a bit of salt to taste. Yeah, it's already there. Very nice consistency. Don't add any water. It should be thick like this. So when you fry it into a cutlet, it becomes nice and crispy. Okay, maybe I'll add another egg. I think another egg can go in because the grago is a lot. Okay, another egg will do. And a wee bit of flour. Look at the color for just to know how much of egg and flour to be put. Okay, I think the combination is there already. With a gentle stir. Once you think it's done, and then add your chopped ingredient. Okay, so onion first, your chilies. Okay, your onions and your chilies, yes. Okay, give it a stir. Yep, it looks good. It looks nice. It looks good. It looks nice. It looks good. Okay, we have the fire going.
Okay. It's very nice. Just add in the chopped onion leaf. That should be just right. Okay, give it another slice. Too much and make it should taste good too. Ooh. Now that there's quite a lot of reclamation going on, so krill is becoming scarce. You only can find on some undisturbed beaches at Pantai Putri, a distance away from the Mecca city. Hopefully they still keep that portion available so we still can get some locally caught krill. Okay, we're gonna start frying. Oh, this is the important part. A little bit fire to make. Okay, just the frying process. Just a spoonful will do. Okay. Try to drag it and make it into a cutlet. Yep, very nice. Okay, should be good. All right. Yes. Just control the fire if you think it's too hot. Yep. And it goes well with the homemade chili sauce. I'll show you the chili sauce later. The chili sauce is made up of fresh chilies, dried chilies, a bit of garlic, a piece of ginger, and the secret ingredient is raisin. That gives the to the chili sauce. That recipe is a recipe that my great-grand auntie taught us when we used to have lots of krill. And this was one of the favorite side dishes for every household in Melaka, especially among the Portuguese Eurasian community. Flour, eggs, a bit of pepper, salt. Yep. Yes. These are golden brown. Yep. That is just fry a bit till it's golden brown. Yep. It's almost there. Okay. With one more, should be good. Becoming a delicacy now because it's getting scarce, especially grago. And you cannot use any grago from anywhere else. Strangely, the grago from Melaka is still the best grago. You can get grago in maybe other parts of the coastline of Muar or even from Johor. It's not as good as the ones that turn brown. Yes. Just control the fire. You think it's too strong? Okay. And take the first one out. Beautiful. Nice and brown. Beautiful. Yep. Nice and brown. Okay. This is the first batch. Alright. I use actually just about 500 grams of krill and then about 200 grams of flour. Yep. Looks good. Yep. Okay, let it fry. Nice. So it was very easy to prepare, and usually it's always prepared and eaten hot while it's still crispy, and it goes well with that homemade chili sauce. Yep. And it's now sadly not so available in many houses, but you have some very enterprising restaurants. They will buy, stock up, freeze up, and they will have this served in their restaurants. And it's really a very highly sought after snack bite. Goes well with any drink. It's a very nice snack. Yeah. Okay. Second round should be ready soon. I love cooking. I love cooking since I was a young man, and I learned a bit more tips from my paternal grandparents. They love cooking too. So I love cooking. I pick up, cooking from them. I not only cook pickadell, I also cook the very, very popular devil curry, which usually made, or the main ingredient is chicken. And I love cooking, and I also went into pickle making for a livelihood. I was a fisherman for 20 years, but fishing became a bit difficult, so I opted to make pickles for a living. And I still do pickles for a living up to today. I gave up fishing more than 20 years ago. So since I love cooking, I went to pickle making. Okay, we're almost done with the second round. And I will just show you, just to give it, to make it complete. Okay, I think the second round is almost done. Should be okay. Yep. Okay. Again, golden brown. Nice and brown. Okay. Almost done. Yep. Okay. We're there. All right. So I think this is enough for the moment. Yep. Okay. Now I'll just put my onion leaf here. Yep. Some rings. Yep. And mop flour. Flour. I pick from the garden. Okay. Voila. Done. Voila, it's done. This is pickadell fried the local way. In Portugal, you also have a dish like this, but they use codfish. This was what I was told by a Portuguese friend of mine. So I believe maybe the cooking method, yes, of using egg can be connected to the Portuguese who use egg to do baking and even to do cutlets. So pickadell is the signature dish of the Christian community, at least in the days of old. Today it's getting a bit rare, but it's still available. I hope, yes, this is something that can be promoted as a special delicacy on behalf of the community and on behalf of Malacca. Thank you very much. We prepared this.
Okay, that looks amazing, right, guys? Actually going to have a go at making that. I'm going to use whitebait. For those of you in Australia, you may struggle, like me, to find krill. But yeah, it does look beautiful, doesn't it, Christine? Okay, now, sorry about the slight technical problem we had earlier, by the way. We just have some people get automatically booted out from the studio because there are too many people in it. But thank you everyone for your patience. Let me quickly play. I mentioned earlier, Debbie Teo joined us earlier, but we couldn't hear her. But she did, great foresight, by the way. She did record a Merdeka Day greeting for us. So let me just play that quickly for you.
Hi everyone. Just would like to wish everybody a happy Merdeka. Thank you.
Okay, that was short and sweet, a bit shorter than I expected. But let me now follow up with a pre-recorded cooking segment by Debbie Teo, also in also in Pahang, and now also using prawns, but this time using prawns in a tempoyak dish. Okay, it was actually my favorite dish from Pahang when we were filming over there. So let me just pull up Debbie Teo. Here we go. Let me just make sure okay, here we go. That's the one. Debbie Teo.
Hi.
I think there is the udang lemak cili api. I'm quite familiar with, but with tempoyak, I've never done. Have you done it?
I've done it before.
Okay.
But I don't like it that much.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, but I've been trying the fish recipes earlier with the tempoyak. The tempoyak here is so different.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In what way?
It's not that pungent.
Okay.
In the first place, you see when you eat something that's not familiar, the fragrance.
Sure.
So if it's very, I would say, if the fragrance is not there, it's got a bad smell, then it really puts people off.
Okay.
Simple
okay.
as that.
So if you've tried tempoyak before and thought, that's a little bit strong, try it again.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The okay, sure. The nasi is pineapple, obviously.
Yeah. But our spice paste for the nyonya lemak udang lemak nanas, we have to saute it. So it
Okay.
takes time.
Sure.
Whereas the Pahang version, you just need to boil it and it's so simple.
Great.
Okay, so we're gonna add water.
Okay.
Just let me stretch.
What
Okay.
strikes me is that there's no garlic.
Yeah, there's
in
no
it.
garlic in it.
Okay.
So it's just water. So turmeric and bird's eye chili. Okay.
Oh.
They will add a asam keping, or we call it tamarind peel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then they have this one.
The lemongrass.
The lemongrass, you need to just bruise it
Sure.
in. Okay.
Yeah. So this is the tempoyak.
Yeah, the tempoyak.
Yeah.
And
I was saying
if you
before,
notice
this
that
smells
it's not
more fresh.
Yeah, it's not like those in the
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Terong asam, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's sour
Yeah.
eggplant or something.
yes.
But and it's meant to be sour basically.
Yes, so it's it's like a tomato. You were saying. So
Okay.
to replace your tomatoes, he puts this in. All right, so we
Gotcha.
just put everything in. That's what he said.
Sure.
So this is the Pahang version,
Sure.
and very, I would say, heritage cooking, really traditional, because you can't get these ingredients anywhere. You can't
Yeah.
get it in KL, definitely.
Is that right?
Yeah, so it's that simple. Yeah, it's triggering.
Yeah. And this is a daun kunyit, right?
Yeah.
Turmeric leaf.
Yeah, turmeric leaf. So we're just gonna dunk it in as well.
Sure.
So it's so simple.
Sure. Could you use dried turmeric leaves?
You can.
You can? Okay.
You can. Or you can freeze it up. Sometimes I freeze it up
Yeah.
because sometimes I don't go to the market every day. So once I buy it, I just freeze it up. And,
Wow.
yeah. I'm gonna add in the coconut milk.
Okay. Great.
Yeah. Yeah. Turmeric leaves are expensive. Or they sell you by kilo.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no longer cheap.
Yeah, in Australia, I think most growers would just chuck them out because it's usually the Vietnamese community who would grow that, but they don't use the leaves, they just use the turmeric, you know. And this is just like the seasoning.
Yeah, this is
The seasoning and then
salt granules, sugar salt.
the sugar and salt. Yeah, that's right.
So we can just add now. I like to add earlier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so then we adjust after we add in the
Sure.
protein.
Sure.
Okay. We're almost done. It's that simple.
Cool. So basically, you cook this as well in your cooking, but without the tempoyak
Yes.
and with pineapple.
Yes,
That-
and then I have to saute. It's not that fast.
Yeah.
So it takes like easily 2 to 3 hours to get your spice paste done. Yep.
The do you put turmeric leaves as well in yours?
No.
Okay.
kaffir lime leaves.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
So 3. We can go for one more, yeah? 4. Okay.
4.
All right.
And is udang gala expensive in Malaysia?
It's not as expensive as lobster.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say it's okay.
Sure.
Try the salt and those who want slightly saltier, you can.
Sure.
But their tempoyak here is really fantastic. Here. Now I'm gonna do this. Take the prawn out.
Yeah. I keep thinking those are kaffir lime leaves because that's how I shred it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, pucuk. Prep it up so that you can shoot. Let's see. So from this angle. This angle.
And this one. I think this is going to be my favorite. I can't really taste the sourness from the.
Maybe it's because it's like just cooked.
Yeah.
So maybe if it sits like for an hour or 2,
Yeah.
then you can
Taste it.
Yeah, you can taste it. You know?
Yeah.
It's very fragrant, unlike those that unlike those that we get back home.
Yeah.
It's like so the word is offensive. Okay, we're done.
Perfect. Okay, there you go. Now, I think Debbie and I are kind of on the same wavelength when it comes to tempoyak. It is an acquired taste, tempoyak being a fermented durian. But, you know, we both agreed that the tempoyak at Jaman Tori in Pahang, the restaurant that we were filming at, was just next level, really delicious. And in particular for this particular dish, the tempoyak was very mild. Like the fermentation was very, very light. So I could still taste the freshness in the durian. So it's an amazing dish to try if ever. And if you can't be bothered fermenting durian, just using fresh durian, I think will actually taste really, really good as well. Okay, so we're going to have. Let me actually just post a very quick greeting video from a gentleman by the name of Raj. And then after that, we will follow that up with a special guest, Jenny from Canada, making srimuka. Okay, so let me just play Raj's greeting.
From KL Time Home-Based Cooking for Passion, I would like to wish all Malaysians around the world Merdeka and Selamat Makan.
Okay, that was short and sweet. Now, let me bring on Jenny. Jenny is actually one of my coaching students from Malaysian Hawker Pro, which is one of the things I do. I actually coach people to cook Hawker cuisine through Zoom sessions, okay? Let's bring Jenny on. And Jenny is also a Thermomix expert. So this recipe is going to be based around the Thermomix, though of course, even if you don't own one, you can tweak the recipe to skip using a Thermomix. Here we go.
We have banana leaf from the garden, Maria's garden. And so we're preparing it right now to cut out both sides of the beside the stem. And we're gonna blanch it to soften it. I know, right? So we've got some fresh banana leaf and we're blanching it to soften it a little bit so we can put it in the bottom. The smell of the banana leaf is very
Aromatic.
you know, it's very aromatic.
This also
And
helps
it's very
to.
subtle.
So when you invert later,
Yeah, exactly.
it
When
will
you
come
invert
out.
it.
Half a teaspoon. 會多得滯冇 half a
No,
teaspoon.
I thought yesterday was good.
Yeah. 打勻佢。
We're gonna stir it up with some salt and we're gonna be putting coconut milk on it afterwards. The other way that we salt the soaked rice. Okay, we're gonna put some coconut to just cover the rice.
Yeah.
And because the plates are very different size, the best thing to do actually is to estimate the size.
Yeah.
But estimate the amount of rice
So same
depending
thing
on the
with this.
plate. So we've got two different kinds of glutinous rice here. This
is
one
long
here is
grain.
a long grain sticky rice. This one over here was a short grain sticky rice. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Popping it into the steamer.
30 minutes.
Now it's going into the steamer for 25 to 30 minutes.
That's it.
Okay, this next one is going to be how many seconds was that?
8.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
Needs a bit more. Oh yeah, this is how it look. It should look really fine, right? We're just extracting. Beautiful green. And we need 150 grams of the pandan extract. First round. Ooh, it's beautiful. We're gonna mix it well and then cook it lightly. Right?
Put it in the thermomix to get rid of the lumps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, otherwise
So
I
I
have
guess
to
we could have-
strain it.
We could have measured everything into the
We could have, yeah.
bowl.
To say that we want to test making it with the thermomix. Yeah.
And this is the long grain
Yeah,
sticky
it's
rice.
kind of a little bit translucent right now, but
Yeah.
that's good.
So
You took some out and put it here,
yeah,
and we're gonna put the peat
yeah, some
water
of the peat
in there.
water in there.
Yeah.
I think that should be enough.
You can always add some more, but let it absorb first. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
the color's coming up nicely. Oh my,
Wow.
that is so beautiful.
Okay. I like these implements. So it is set. Yeah, it's set very nice. Yes.
Okay, guys. By the way, if you see at the bottom where I say sign up to malaysianchefs.com/join today. If you're not already on our email list, make sure you sign up, okay? Because I know some of these steps look like they're a little bit rushed. That's because a lot of these filming were done on the fly. So, but we will be sending out the recipes. I will coerce Jenny from Canada to share her recipe, but all our Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chefs recipes will be available to everyone, okay? So make sure you sign up because the recipes will be sent out by email to our email list. Now, let us go on to our preeminent chef from Dubai, Rene Johari, who is officially rated one of the most influential chefs working in the Middle East today, and he happens to be from Malaysia. Okay, Rene Johari is an incredible, talented, and very, very knowledgeable expert Michelin star chef. Okay, here we go. Let's bring on Chef Rene's video. Chef Rene.
Hi, Jackie. How are you?
Good. So tell me what we're making. I'm already very impressed with all the different ingredients, some of which I've never used. Okay.
So today we have ikan patin tempoyak.
Okay.
Gulai tempoyak.
And
So-
ikan patin is very Pahang
Yes,
ingredient.
it's
Yeah.
very distinct to Pahang itself.
Okay. How
or
is it different
catfish.
because it's a type of catfish,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
How is it different to like catfish as most of the world know it?
So as where is the ecosystem itself and the shape. So you can see the belly is quite bigger and slight slender
Okay.
compared to some catfish. They are more longer and very distinct to itself. That the belly is smaller.
Now, these ingredients here, we're gonna zip through them very quickly. I have never used this or know what it is. What's it called again?
So it's called earth ginger,
Earth
in
ginger.
English, or in Bahasa it's called daun kesing, or this is the root of daun kesing.
Root of daun
So the
kesing.
root itself. Okay. So this is the root. This is the leaf.
Okay.
Okay.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this was daun kunyit.
Yeah, it
essentially.
looks almost similar as daun kenyit.
Okay.
Only that it grows on the high mountain areas and under high ceiling of forests.
Okay.
It has to have high ceiling forest because it's very once it hits the sun, it will not live long.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's very rural and it's very distinct to orang asli themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you actually break the leaf, you can smell the leaf. You know, it's a sense of a beetle bug, as if like
Yeah.
if you find a small
Yeah,
bug.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I was trying to remember what it smelled like. Yeah, yeah.
So it has that distinct
Sure.
aroma to that.
Tempoyak is basically fermented.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
So in this particular recipe, to compare to the others, you don't want to use a very sweet durian also.
Okay.
So if you have like Musang King or you have the version like IOI, they are more sweeter version.
Yeah.
That could relate to other dishes, like if you use coconut base, like you do masak lemak, that
Okay.
could relate to that better.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a elevation between the flavors. Compared to this particular recipe, you have to use durian kampung or durian that has less sweet. It's more towards the sourness and acidity
Okay.
due to the fish itself, so that it cuts the fish aroma.
Okay.
And it balances out with the chili.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah. Oops.
Start with slow fire.
Yeah. Sure.
So this is a kilo of pretty much a kilo of tempoyak you have
Okay.
there. So with the chili.
Oh,
Okay, we start with
okay.
both of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. The chili would have been blended with some water.
Not yet. A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can put a little bit of water. Just quickly pound
Okay.
the earth ginger root.
Sure. Now, if you can't get this outside of
Similar to
Malaysia,
that,
what
yes,
would
ma'am.
you do? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you can't find it out of Malaysia, of course we're being traveling or we based out of other parts of Malaysia, you can just opt for it. You don't have to leave it out. Break it apart a little bit, tie them.
Sure.
Okay, you don't want it to break also. You don't want to blend in the paste.
Okay.
You let the aroma comes out.
Why do you leave the seasoning to the end and not add them now?
So usually seasoning is something to enhance and also bring all the flavors back together.
Sure.
In one point.
Sure.
So if you start to put it too early, because this is the beginning stage of cooking.
Mm-hmm.
When the beginning stage of cooking, it will maybe reduce itself. It gets more intense. flavorified.
Sure.
So if you season it too early, because the fish is fresh, it's sweet.
Yeah.
The flavor of the tempoyak is already salty, it's already acidic, and all the other ingredients itself, it has its natural sugar, salt by itself, sourness. By doing it ahead of time, additional seasoning, it might overpower that, and also it will not give that gulai, the gravy, its natural flavor.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Basically,
Okay.
seasoning is an add-on. That's
Okay.
why it's called season.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
season it to bring it to our palate. Otherwise, all natural ingredients, as fresh as you get, it has its own enzyme that breaks into those flavors.
Yeah.
So here we have the you can also partly winter melon,
Yeah.
winter cucumber, sorry.
Sure.
Or they call it here
Old
old
cucumber.
cucumber.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll add it in there
Okay.
to basically build more texture.
Okay.
And again, no, for this particular recipe, because it's very traditional and very old, we don't want to add which are not common,
Okay.
because those are the ingredients which are not common to actual gulai, the original gulai itself.
Okay. So what would you classify as the original ingredients of gulai?
So similar to what we have earlier,
Sure.
you have the turmeric for the color,
Yep.
the chili for the flavor,
Yep.
the sweetness itself
Okay.
comes from
No
the
onion.
tempoyak.
No
Yeah,
onion.
pretty much also no onion, no garlic, because those are the flavor that contradict.
Okay.
Yeah, so onion, for example, it has more of the bitterness.
Okay.
Okay, it has sweetness, but to make gulai, to break onions, it will not allow the onion to become sweet. So it will make your gravy also become sour, bitter.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of it. Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, people, as how they travel, they prefer more ingredients. They prefer the flavor of the onion, the garlic.
Yeah.
But they have to sweat it or render it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. That's why you don't have to sweat this.
Yes.
Well, there you go. What do you think of the tempoyak gulai ikan patin? Yeah, that's isn't it fascinating? What we found really interesting, because usually when we make some sort of a curry and all that, our go-to ingredients are onion, garlic, lemongrass, but a lot of these ingredients don't actually show up in the dishes that we were demonstrating at Jaman Tori in Pahang. So that's really traditional Pahang heritage cuisine, with using ingredients in the jungles of Pahang that are actually, some of which are actually picked by the Aboriginals in Pahang, right? So even like a lot of modern markets would not actually carry these ingredients outside of Pahang. Isn't that interesting? Okay, now we have one final video. I've decided not to show my one, but I will show my one as a standalone video on our MOMC platform after the fact. But we do have one final video, and that's from no less than vegan chef Dave, the amazing vegan chef Dave, who has been part of MOMC since day one. And vegan chef Dave was with us in Pahang, and he tweaked a particular recipe that originally used ikan bilis, dried anchovies. To make it vegan, he actually replaced the dried anchovies with tempeh, and also he replaced the egg in the recipe with tofu. Okay, let's have a look at vegan chef Dave tackling a heritage Pahang dish using a unique type of mushroom that I've never actually tried before. So here we go.
Okay, so
Okay. Hi. Debbie here with Chef Dave from MOMC. All right, so Dave, what are we doing today?
okay, today we're going to make goreng kunyit, or we call it sambal kulat sisir lah.
Alright.
Yeah, so here in Pahang they call it sambal kulat sisir.
Okay.
But they use egg in it, So since I'm a vegan, so I'm going to adopt the Sabahan and also the Pahang style of it. So I'm still going to make something like Pahang way of making it, but instead of using eggs, I will use tofu. Instead of using ikan bilis, I will use tempeh.
Okay.
So now we're going to fry the tempeh to make it like our ikan
Ikan
bilis.
bilis.
Yeah.
Okay.
So kita buka api.
Let it run a bit and then.
Okay.
Okay, if they don't have this back home, wherever they are, then what would they replace it with?
Actually, to be honest, this is like a master of the dish, right?
Correct,
So if you
yeah.
want to replace with other mushrooms, I won't feel like it will get the exact
That
flavor.
fragrance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the flavor. Even because the shiitake flavor is completely different than this. So, but I mean, you can try with different types of mushroom or even tofu, tempeh, and all these kind of things if you want to make it a vegan way.
Okay.
So, but I will still say, if got a chance, try the original one.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
To deep fry as tempeh lah.
So nice. And then you remove it.
Add in the chili as well. Yang ni kena betul-betul masak lah properly. Okay, now it's just beautiful. You can see the chili colors are changing and the shallots are nicely done. Okay, so we can add in our tofu. But this tofu, we have to hancurkan first.
Oh, okay.
Why we have to hancurkan? Because we are replacing it as a egg replacement.
I see.
So I like to, when make food veganized, right, make it as close as possible to the original version. So people don't feel you are like, discount because it is vegan.
Yeah, that's a very good idea, see?
Yeah.
Looks like scrambled eggs inside.
Yeah,
now.
so even when do nasi goreng, people ask like, is your egg, how you do nasi goreng without egg? I said you just add tofu lah.
Yeah.
So you just scramble it, so it looks like you add egg, but
Yeah.
it's not an egg,
Yeah. So you have to use this kind of hard tofu?
Yeah, hard tofu if possible. The best way is actually you keep in freezer one day, the tofu, and then you take it out from freezer, let it defrost, and then you squeeze out all the water.
Okay.
Because you just need the tofu, you don't need the water content in it, right?
Okay.
So even now when I add in, right, so I have to let it cook for a bit so that
Okay.
the water content is out.
Evaporates.
Mm.
Okay.
And if let's say, back at home, normally I will add a bit of vegetarian dry shrimps. So it will give a bit of the umami and the bite feel when you eat it, right? But without that, it's still okay.
Still okay.
Yeah. And just give a bit of stir. Now we can add in our lasisi. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pour in?
Yeah.
So here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just give a good stir. At this point, if you feel like need a bit more oil, just go and add a bit lah, if let's say needed, yeah.
Sugar, salt. Your seasoning ingredients.
Then we add a pinch of sugar, seasoning, and salt.
Okay. Add in,
Add in tempeh. And then give a good stir.
stir.
Okay.
And we're done. Yay! That's fast.
It's like a quick Easy, simple, kulat sisir, vegan style. Biasa lah kan. So,
And that's it.
yeah. I don't know whether garam okay ke tak. Should be okay. You can try.
Oh, thank you.
Cukup kan garam?
Kok. Kok.
Dah just nice, tak tambah tempe kan air risau.
Well, very nice. Very nice. I can see why you say it's just pedas. I can see why you say can just eat it with white rice.
Okay, that's the for the vegans, and obviously if you're not vegan, we do have the non-vegan version of that dish. That's the now I just want to kind of let everyone know that we actually will be the videos from Pahang will actually feature in an episode of Street Food Journeys. For those of you who remember us from way back in the day of Street Food Journeys videos, we're going to be compiling an episode of Street Food Journeys featuring all the Pahang-based dishes from Jamantori that you've just seen, as well as one more from the founder of Jamantori himself, right? So make sure you keep your eyes out for the release of Street Food Journeys, the episode that's going to be released in the next week. And following that, there's going to be an e-magazine with all the recipes from Pahang, along with maybe a couple of bonus recipes from our durian cookbook, our award-winning durian cookbook, which you have to get your hands on. Duriancookbook.com is where you do that. And don't forget, if you want individual recipes of those, everything else as well, we will be sending them out to our email list. Let me bring Elias back on, all right? Because Elias has been very, very busy over the last few years. Even when you were with MOMC at heart, Elias, I remember it was very, very hard to nail you down because you were busy with your work, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. I actually don't know how do you say? In Germany, most people know that chefs work such a long time, and I actually don't know if it's like a thing we have in Germany or Europe, or if it's actually completely the same everywhere in the world. I'm actually not that sure how things are.
I think it's Europe. No, that's not true.
I would guess chefs work a lot everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess everybody probably knows, and
yeah.
Okay, I have also only worked in like Michelin star restaurants up to this point, so I actually can't say if there's a big difference between all of that. I just know I work a lot, and my friends have problems finding me as well. So I guess that's how it is.
That's so cool. Now, I forgot to ask you, I don't know if you mentioned earlier, which restaurant are you working at nowadays?
At the moment, I'm working at Speisemeisterei, it's called. I always work in restaurants with weird names, actually, somehow.
What's
it's
it
the
called
German
again?
translation for food mastery place, sort of.
Okay. What's it called in German again?
Speisemeisterei.
Speisemeisterei.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not so
very,
bad.
very cool. Where in Germany is it?
It's a bit outside of Stuttgart.
Okay, cool. Now, I wanted to get your take because you're half Malay and half Swedish, but you've never really spent a lot of time in Malaysia. So by your own admission, Malaysian food is a little bit outside your comfort zone. Tell me of the videos that you saw in this broadcast, whether you picked up any particular, were there any highlights or any particular, techniques or tips you gleaned from these?
My problem is I have never not tasted most of the things. Like what we cook here is like, I mean, I know like roti canai, I know nasi lemak, I like know the things like every person, like all the tourists know what, even tourists who have been to Malaysia know these dishes. But like all these complex, in like very particular kind of Malaysian dishes, I actually have no idea. So I would like to try them all, and that's why I'm actually also curious to work together with MOMC again, because like
Well, we would
we've
love to
got
have
so many
you, you know.
recipes,
Yeah.
and they're also interesting, and I'll just have to try to cook them, and I'll have to taste them.
Yeah, I think the difficulty also in Germany is a little bit tricky trying to find some ingredients, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's actually we have the Asian supermarkets, which are just becoming better and better over the time. And sometimes you get, I know you have the possibility to sometimes get durian actually, for example.
Sure.
We do get ingredients, like I know I can find belacan, but I have to go into the city. It takes like over an hour for me to get to the supermarket. And with busy working hours, that's not the easiest thing to do.
Totally, yeah. Totally understand. But yeah, absolutely. You need to actually join one of our trips to Malaysia
Yes.
one of these days. You know,
Absolutely.
so anytime you're available, let me know what your schedule looks like, and we'll try and incorporate you into our future projects and all that as well. Because you're obviously very, very talented. I think they will love you in Malaysia. And
I'm actually thinking about coming to Malaysia to actually work, not just
oh,
trips.
that
Like
would
I
be
actually want
interesting.
to come back.
That would be amazing. Make sure you keep
Yeah.
us posted on your travel plans. You
Yeah.
know, let me bring Chef Joe in to have some final last words before we wrap this up. Hello, Chef Joe.
Hi, Jackie.
So, what do you think about the recipes? That was the first time, because Chef Joe was meant to join our team in Pahang, but he couldn't make it at the last minute. So, this is your first time actually seeing some of the dishes that we cooked, right? What do you think of them?
Yes. I think this is quite very classical. I think maybe not most Malaysian as well know what you are cooking about, especially in Pahang cooking. See? So I think this is quite a good adventure for culinary, even for Malaysian. I believe for the whole world can see what Pahang can offer with their culinary delight. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And we're hoping to do a follow-up tour to Pahang. We've been
Yeah.
invited to go fishing in the rivers of Pahang. So maybe like you guys can join us next time, you know?
That's great.
Yes, hopefully, hopefully we can join. Because the other day, I'm not be able to do so because I was I just been released from the hospital because I have my total knee replacement the other day. So I not be able to walk so much. But now I might not can run, but I can walk. I think I'm sure I can join you next time. Yeah. So by the way, okay, sorry, sorry, Jackie. By the way, I hope you enjoy my durian board. Because I'm athletic, my brain is something else. So, so I hope you like it, and I believe those maybe in Germany you can buy durian. You can do also durian board. Yeah, you can adapt more things there. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, guys, thank you for those who've stuck around for over the last couple of hours, and thank you again for being a part of our MOMC family, everyone. And don't forget, if you haven't already, sign up at malaysianchefs.com/join today, and you will be the first to get a hold of all the recipes that we send out from this series, and also to get notified about future events as well. All right, thank you, Elias. Thank you, Chef Joe, and thank you to all our chefs and to all our viewers. And we will see you next time. Ciao.
Okay. Salam Merdeka. Salam Merdeka.
Salam Merdeka.
Yeah.
In stream. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. I'll see you
Okay,
later.
bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Ciao.